Aloha interwebs, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to take you through the arduous process of my main hitting 90 in the World of Warcraft. I actually did this fairly quick in my opinion. I didn't have a whole lot of time to dedicate to it all in one shot. Still having to work a lot, baby on the way. I didn't really get a lot of time to spend to just sit down and do it, so just pecking away at it here and there as I could. I tried to do, if I was going to sit down and actually do it, I was going to try to dedicate myself to at least doing one whole level while I had the chance to, but that didn't happen. A lot of times I had to stop in the little places, and I didn't actually. There was some times where I thought, oh, I'm just gonna log out here and in the middle of the world, and I'll come right back, and I didn't. So sometimes that messes with your your rested XP and things like that. But as far as I'm concerned, it didn't seem like it took forever. It didn't drag on. All I did was do random queues for dungeons and then quest, and got to see the new stuff, new content, new models for enemy things, and check out the new areas. And it all seemed to go fairly quickly. I had to do a lot, I quested a lot with the purple bar of death without getting that extra little burst of experience, and it seemed to go pretty quick. And picked up a lot of quests and did a lot of areas, but I was mostly interested in kind of doing dungeons and getting used to those. I was actually kind of not surprised, more surprised at myself than I was at other people's skills, but I didn't do a lot of research. I was like, really, how hard can these dungeons be? Don't stand in fire and things like that, And that actually kind of worked out for me. I just queued up and went in and tried to remember not to stand in things that look bad, and for the most part, pretty much in this all the beginning instances that you can get into while you're questing before you get into heroics, there's nothing good that benefits you that's swirling around on the ground or is a different color than everything else. So it's literally just don't stand in pools of stuff and DPS the boss from behind. Don't stand in front when there's a lot of animations now. They give you they're giving you a warning that bad things are going to happen if you stand right here, so don't stand there, type of thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go in there and like own the bosses and everything. I died standing in places where I obviously shouldn't have been standing, but for the most part, the dungeons, they were very interesting. They were still fun to do. The groups, they're randoms, so you never know really what you're gonna get. But for the most part, a lot of things went fairly smooth. Well, my experiences being in the dungeons, and I can't really blame any one person for my shortcomings. There were a lot. There were, I wouldn't say a lot of times, but there were times that I did die, and that's probably my fault, and for just not paying attention, things of that nature. But they were fun. I enjoyed the new dungeons. I thought they were pretty cool just to see something new. And even though it was on like full-on grind mode, just trying to do it and get the experience and get some gear and do it and get some experience and get some gear, they were still fun. They were still entertaining. So I enjoyed the monkey boss, and I like the panda one, the monastery one. You get to fight some cool panda models. And I'm hoping that a lot of that cool looking leather, like panda gear, you get that later on, those models for all the transmog freaks out there, which I kind of am one of them. I hope that stuff becomes available, but leveling my warrior was fun. I always liked playing that class. I always liked playing my warrior more than the rest of my tunes. So when it gets to the point where you've done everything on your main, and you're playing your other characters, so you can have fun with the game still, it's always refreshing to kind of go back and dedicate more time doing new things with your main level character I know a lot of people that have changed their main, and they've done different things and gone to different servers, and you know, switch horde to go back to alliance, you know, what have you. But it's always fun for me to have my warrior be my main focus of doing all the cool stuff first. And at least you don't have to do multiple things on multiple tunes if you really want to go for those achievements. So overall, I'd have to say I like the new expansion. I like what I've done so far. We'll see how getting into raids and things like that are going to go. I'm not really pushing for super progression at this point. I don't even know how much I'm really going to get to play now that I'm out of school and all of that chunk of time is opened up, and I'm not really working full time, so I still have even a bigger chunk of time. Having a baby, like literally in 3 days, maybe. She's due on Sunday. I'm recording this on Wednesday, so she may be here any day, like literally any day. And if she's not here by Sunday, I think we're going to induce for Monday. So I'm going to have a baby this weekend. I'm pretty sure it's going to take up a lot of time. So we'll see how the whole MoP thing goes. Yay, 90! That was a cool feeling. Alrighty, interwebs. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well with your 90s, and we'll catch you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.